You is a blessing, you a blessing.
Too far production.
You is a blessing, you a blessing, girl. You is a blessing, you a blessing, girl. You is a
It's gonna be a little different. I mean, so on my channel, I talked about, my depression, my divorce, and all of that good stuff. So today's gonna be about abandonment issues. So, if you follow my channel, I am currently. I'm not even gonna say was. I'm not even gonna say was. I'm gonna say am. I am on a self love journey. Cause it's a struggle every day. Yeah, so it's a struggle every day, and you take the good and the bad, the pros and the cons. Okay, so recently, I just got it together, and most of my issues stem from abandonment issues. Feeling like I had nobody that wanted me or loved me as a child, being that my dad left, and once he had my little brother, I was just completely out of the picture, I felt. And then my brother's 18 now, I think, or he's gonna be 18 this year. Yeah. And then my mom having my sister, and again, I felt left out, and my sister will be 15 this year, and I am 26. So, it's hard because I've always felt like nobody was there. Like, I felt like material, like, anything I wanted, yeah, I pretty much got. But, like, as far as, like, the love and affection and attention that I needed as a child, I didn't get that. And, that's kind of hard as a child. You have to grow up, and then you have a child of your own. And then you have to just think about everything that you didn't have as a child and try to give it to them as a child. But then you think about, like, are you doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? Like, am I a good parent? Am I not a good parent? And I also struggle with that at times too. Am I not involved in my son's life as much as I should be? So sometimes I feel like, okay, man, I'm a bad mother. Yes, I have him majority of the time, but am I spending that time with him wisely? So these are like hard questions that I deal with, that I face, that I put on myself. And it's just hard at times. And the last relationship I was in, because yes, I am currently single, I know. It's like this life, it is what it is. But I'm currently single, and the last relationship I was in, it was like up and down, off and on for like 2 years. And in that relationship, he provided me like everything I could say I wanted, as in like a family, as in being able to just freely, openly, and talk to his mom, and just be happy and be, have that family unit. Just feel like I have somebody I can talk to, someone I can trust, someone I can just be around and just be happy. When I was at some of my lowest moments in life, he was there, and he didn't have to be. He stays about 45 minutes away, and when I was just like at my lowest moment, he would be there, Like I said, it didn't have to be, but he was there. So that made me, like, I guess, like, attached and clingy, and just dependent on him and getting that affection, that emotion. And it's not good. That situation was not good, because I was dependent on him for things that he could never give me, like nobody could ever give me. It's just a void that I have and that I have to deal with. And I was just looking at him to feel that. And I think I'm not gonna say that's the only problem that we had in the entire situationship, or whatever you want to call it. But I think it's like a main one, because like it's like our arguments will always be 0 to 100. It could be like the smallest things, and then like I would just get so emotional and just feel like he was gonna leave. Like he did in the past, because he's left a couple times because of our arguments, and he says we're dysfunctional and all this other stuff. And at the same time, I just felt like if this is what you wanted, or I'm who you wanted, you would have fought a little harder. Like, you would have, instead of walking away like so easily, you would have stayed and you would have tried to figure out what the issues were. So that's where I'm at today. Like, I know I have these issues that I need to deal with. And I know I need to spend more time with my baby. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Like, they can call me the greatest mother, but if I don't feel that way, it's something I have to change. And that's one of the things I have to change. I have to be more interactive with my baby. Like, yeah, we're just going to leave it at that. And as far as these abandonment issues, I just have to deal with them. I have to get to the root cause of it all. I spoke about it some with a friend, and it was kind of surprising to me to even be saying these words. But after so long, you get tired of holding all that stuff in, and you just need to let it out. And yeah, that's what had happened. So before I date or decide to talk to or decide to be with anybody else, I have to make sure I'm happy with myself first. So my state of mind, I mean, I feel like I'm good state of mind, but I do have these issues that are going to continue to keep coming up if I don't deal with them. If I don't sit down to keep people in my life and explain to them how I feel and just get it off my chest, you know? As well as I have to stop clinging on to people, as well as clinging on to people and thinking that they owe me something if they leave or they don't leave, because nobody owes me anything, like nothing at all, you know. So I have to deal with that, as well as just getting me together and making myself a better me for the next person that does come in my life, so I don't have these issues. I don't have this fear of somebody telling me, oh, I love you, but yet they leave me like it's nothing. And it's like every relationship I've had, I've never broken up with them. It's always they've broken up with me. So, I mean, you don't want to feel like the problem is you, but sometimes the problem is you, and you have to figure out what are those issues and what are those actual problems that's causing you to continue to go through this. Because heartbreak isn't easy, and like most of my relationships, they've been long term. Like, none of my relationships has been less than a year. And I haven't had that many. And like I said, I was married to my husband from 2000. We got together in 2011, got married in 2012, and divorced in 2016. And my last relationship is the only reason I pretty much divorced my husband. We weren't together or whatever. We was just married on paper. And my last relationship, he made me want to get married again. He made me want to be loved again. He gave me that feeling of being open to being loved again. And it's just like, he just made, I'm not saying he made it possible, but he just gave me that sense of security, that sense of feeling good about myself, that sense of wanting more out of life. You know, he gave me that, and I will always cherish him for that. But you know, you have to grow up, you have to move on, you have to live your life, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm thinking about taking a 30-day break from, like, not saying the outside world, but just people in general. Like, I'm going to do my YouTube videos. I'm going to go to work, and then I'm going to spend time with my son. But I think for those 30 days, I'm just going to isolate myself and figure out what I need to do to move forward. The next step that I need to take as a person, as a woman, so I can get my life together. Because I don't want to be alone. And I feel like the way that I'm going with me getting frustrated easily, with me being emotional the way I am, like, I'll probably always be emotional, but I don't have to be so emotional where I'm always feeling like, I guess, I'm the victim or whatever, because it's two sides to every story, and it's not just always on them, you know. So I have to start accepting responsibility for that as well. I thought I was gonna cry, but I'm glad I didn't, because I have another video to film after this. But yeah, guys, so that's just you know, a segment in my life that I'm going through right now, another journey that I'm going through at the moment, and I am just excited to, I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm excited. It hurts that I have to let the last person I was with go, because he did play a major role in my life to get me to where I am today, where I am open to love again, where I am able to say one day I do want to get married again, where I am able to say I do want another child possibly one day. You can get what I'm saying, where it is that I do feel like somebody can't care about me. So I'm not gonna say that I'm excited, because it does hurt, but I am excited about taking this next step in my life to better my life, for my life, and it's just something that I have to do, something that needs to be done, and I am ready to start this journey. It's going to be a process. Not every day is going to be easy. It's going to be a step at a time, but I know that I can get through it. I've gotten through a whole lot worse. This will just be another stepping stone. So if you all want to come with me on this journey, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and let me know your thoughts. I don't know. I probably give updates like every other week or so. I'm not sure how this is all gonna go, but I am ready to write out a plan and stick to it, because it's time. It's time for me to take control of my life. It's time for me to take back control of myself, and it's time for me to honestly be happy with myself before I can be happy with someone else. So I'm going to end this here before I start crying, because I don't have time for that today, So, yeah. I will see you all in my next video. Peace, love.